Okay, you guys want to know how to generate 1 million in your home care business? Come on. I'm going to give you this equation. Hey guys, I didn't tell you I was coming in here. Hey, hey guys, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hey, beauty. Hey, Beauty Creations. Okay, guys, I want to help you guys crack the code, as they say. And how can you generate 1 million in business within a year, especially if you're starting? So tomorrow, first, where are my manners? Where are my manners? Hey, everybody, this is Sean, aka the Savvy Business Chick, making sure you know your purpose and destiny in the marketplace. And for most of us who watch me on live or follow me on Instagram, your marketplace is home care or home health care. So congratulations to you. You have the heart to serve, right? That's what they call the heart to serve. So just a little bit of housekeeping before we go into talking about how do I generate 1 million in revenue in my first year. So this is going beyond 6 figures. And I'm going to just take a couple of questions right after I give you guys this equation. So tomorrow, back on track. Tomorrow, we're going to be live on LinkedIn. So yes, you're going to have to leave your precious Instagram and come on over to LinkedIn, because for some reason, Instagram just won't let me be great on here and let me stream at both times. Hey Gail, how are you? Oh yeah, now I see. That is your business name. So, of course, I wanted to do some of this. Oh, this light is too bright. I wanted to do some of this last week, but I was just not feeling well. And again, I thank you everyone for your prayers. So let me see, maybe that's a little bit better. It's like, is it too bright or it's not bright enough? Yes, I am feeling bad, and I decided to take it a little bit slow, but now just kind of like playing catch up with what we need to accomplish in February. It's our second month, and for those of you who don't know, I am not only a home care business mentor, but I'm also a Christian business mentor. And so one of the things that my mentor told me is that, Sean, February is a month of production. And when I heard that, I'm like, okay, so not only, you don't need to be busy this month, you need to be productive. And you need to know what that looks like. And I said, maybe for some of you who are trying to grow your business, this simple equation may help you. And I want to write it on the board. So like I said, I don't know why it's looking a little, of course it didn't look like this when I started right. I want to write it on the board. You may not see it all the way because it tends to be backwards. But if I flip the screen, right, I won't see your comments. So I really wish that we're going to be getting back to Zoom classes, but let's see. So for those of you who are watching me for the first time, let me know where you watching me from. Where you watching me from? Okay, that one is not very bright, that marker. So where are you watching me from? How to generate 1 million in revenue in 12 months. That's what we're talking about. So I want you guys may be surprised. Hey, Florida. Hey, Atlanta. If it's your first time watching me, hey, Deerfield, Florida. Hey, Pennsylvania. If it's your first time watching me, please don't let this be your last time. Please feel free to join. Hey, DC. I'm in the DMV. Please feel free to turn on notifications. Make sure you're following me. And then also make sure you're on our email list, because I do send out a lot of resources. So you guys may not see everything because it's going to be a little bit backwards, but you're definitely going to hear me. So make sure, if you can't hear me, hey, Texas, hey, Connecticut, let me know. Okay, guess what? You only need 15 clients to achieve this. 15 clients. And I'm not going to give you multiple equations. I'm just going to keep you focused on one equation. Why? Because I don't want to give you multiple scenarios. You guys may not know this, but you may have hated math in school. You may not have done math well in school. You may have just barely passed. But basically, we're going to use math to our favor, in this equation, so we can get to 1 million. So first we need 15 clients. So what I forgot to ask is, if you are an existing home care CEO, means you have passed the licensing phase, you have a home care business somewhere in these United States, please do let me know by giving me the number 1. If you are currently licensed, hey, Jamar. If you are not currently licensed, then give me the number 2. Okay. 15 clients, 1 million. Right? 15 clients, 1 million. Okay, great. We have a good combination. All right. Yes, I'm sorry, sweetie. The writing is in reversed. Again, if I put it in the other way, then I won't see your comments. So we're going to have to work together. I will speak clearly. Okay, so we have a good combination. Now this is designed, honestly, God gave me this. This is designed to help someone initially, yes. And feel free to ask me any questions. God gave me this to help someone who's first getting started. Now, if you've been started and you haven't hit this number, then I say go back to the drawing board. Meaning you might have 2 clients. You may have 5 clients. Take those clients out of the equation and act like you're starting from scratch and do it just like this, right? Now, you need 15 clients. And let me tell you what you need. You need 15 clients. You need them to have at least 8 hours a day. Now, reason why I'm saying that is because for those of you who have existing, who are actually in business, then you may be getting calls or referrals, or you may have clients. Some might have 4 hours a day. Some might have 6 hours a day. Some might have 14 hours a day. I have a couple of mentees, especially during the boot camp. They got 24 hour. They got 3 back-to-back 24-hour a day case, right? So essentially, that case could represent 3 8-hour shifts, right? So, but this is a part of the equation. You need 15 clients And let's just be honest that you may not start with 15 clients, but you need 15 clients. You need them to have at least 8 hours a day. And then we gave a simple rate of $25 an hour. Now, the reason why I say a simple rate is because for those of you who are non-medical home care agencies and you provide service via Medicaid, you know we don't usually get this amount. But then we have, depending on what part of the US of A you're in, you know, the premium for private pay could be right at 25, or it could be higher. It tends to be a little bit higher. So this is a pretty safe number, right? So on the Medicaid side, usually, and for those of you who have yet got licensed, on the Medicaid side, you'll be a little bit surprised that Medicaid usually pays anywhere from around $21.50. Sorry, that's really light, but I'm gonna say it. $21.50 to $23.50 for personal care. I just bought these, and they say intensity, but they are not intense at all. Okay, so quick question before I go on, if you're an existing home care agency and you are a Medicaid provider, let's do an emoji this time since I asked you guys to do numbers last time. Let's do an emoji. And because the reason why I'm asking is because I would like for you to tell me if what is the current reimbursement rate. Just so some of our friends, okay, thanks, Beauty Creations, yes. Just so some of our friends can just be informed. This is a community. If you guys know, I'm all about sharing because we're in a tight-lipped industry. And yep, let them know. We want to let you know, not so you can run off and be like, oh my God, oh, that much. We want you to know what you're dealing with, right? Okay, $34.65. Okay, is that skilled or non-skilled? So usually, guys, when you become a Medicaid provider, for those of you who have yet, okay, great. What state was that? See how, thank you so much for sharing that. See how the rate varies depending on the area. Okay, yeah, depending on the area. And so for those of you who are interested in, starting a home care business, that's Indiana, and other areas, that's good for you to know, right? Okay, that state is paying a little bit more. Massachusetts may pay a little bit more. Maryland may pay a little bit more, right? It's usually based upon the type of programs they have. So for this, and then if time permits, I'll try to quickly do one that's a little bit lower, but the idea the guy gave me was to show you guys how to do it with 15 clients. And I want you guys to repeat after me. Getting 15 clients is easy. It's easy. You can do it. You can do it. You can put your back into it. You can do it, all right? All right, so 15 clients. I want you to go into February with a goal, with a strategy. 15 clients. How am I going to get these 15 clients, right? You need them to have 8 hours a day, right? You need to be billing $25 an hour, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the simple math here and on my calculator, right? So if it's working. Okay, so we're going to first start out with one. I'm going to explaining this slow, and then we're going to move forward. Okay, so this is 8 hours a day times 25, right? So 8 hours a day times 25. Now, right now, we're only talking about revenue equals $200 a day, right? Then for a whole week, so, and in this example, I forgot to also say that we need to be working off, and I'll do another equation, but for this equation, this is a seven day week. This is 7 days. So, wait a minute. So that makes it 56 hours times 25. Okay, $1,400. That is 1 week. I know it's backwards if you're just joining on. That's why I'm explaining it slowly. Please take notes and ask any questions. Okay? All right. Okay. For a month, this becomes 224 hours times 25. $5,600, right? Now I'm talking to you guys in hours because us as home care CEOs, we actually do, this is like a mistake I made for at least 4 or 5 years strong. I had a goal to get 30 clients because remember guys, I told you I was generating 3.1 million. Was it 3.1 or 2.1 million in revenue with 13 clients within 22 months? Not 2 years, 22 months, right? With only 13 clients, 2.1 million in revenue. Now, I will say my home care agency is skilled, so the reimbursement was a little bit different, and then I had a mixture of private and Medicaid, right? So with that being said, I kept getting asked, oh, wow, okay, so your agency is doing great. How many clients do you have? And whenever someone would ask me how many clients I would have, I felt a little embarrassed telling them, oh, yeah, I have 13 clients, I have 15 clients. Okay, so how many clients do you want to have? Oh, 30. And I don't know why. I was just throwing out numbers. Remember, just a novice starting out. I was just happy to just be making a whole bunch of money, you know. And even though hours were a factor, especially with billing Medicaid, this is why I say I wasn't thinking like a CEO at that time to know that I really needed to be focused on the hours. And I know you guys can't read that backwards, but I'm saying it out loud. So I want you to know you need to focus on the hours. Focus on the hours. Focus on the hours. So even though I'm saying you need 15 clients, we're going to also focus on the hours, because it was easier for me to tell you, if you're an aspiring home care CEO, or meaning you haven't got started yet, and in your first year, to calculate mentally 15 clients, because you probably thought you needed like 100 clients to get that, but you don't. You just need 15 consistent clients. Or, so we ended with 224. This is how many hours you need in total. 3,360 a month. So this was the individual. This was by the day. This was by the week. This was by the month. And then now this is times 15. So I'm going to let you guys ask me a question, and I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to put this in the chat that 224 hours a month for one client, and 3,360 hours total for 15 clients. And when I say hours, I also forgot to emphasize, because I want to give you guys vocabulary, because you are intelligent home care CEOs, and you need vocabulary. You need business 101. These are not just hours. These are what's called billable hours. Okay? Billable hours, billable hours, billable hours. If you've never heard that term before, let me know. Give me some hearts. Shell says, yeah, better to have less clients with more hours than 20 clients with 4 cases. Yes. But guess what? At the beginning, we often take what we can. How do you determine what's fair rate to pay your caregivers? Do market research. That's my quick answer, and a very important answer, because you shouldn't just come up with that number off the top of your head. You have to do market research. You have to make sure what you're offering is comparable to the marketplace. I'm going to start talking to y'all like y'all intelligent, because I know y'all are. I have some intelligent people following me. So intelligent. I even have like my son and daughter now, when we're going to school, we say our prayers, and then we do affirmations. And one of the things they do is they put their hand on their head and they say, I'm smart and I'm intelligent. And the way my son says I'm intelligent, it's like just funny to me now. But guess what? He gonna get it. He intelligent. Like, don't be, and not to say what you asked me was not intelligent. I want you to make sure that you do your market research. And you guys may know that's my answer a lot of times to a lot of stuff. That don't just go by what someone else is doing. Make sure you have a good, you do a good analysis of what your competitors are offering. Okay, so guess what? So 3,360 billable hours times 25, because we're using the number 25, is $84,000 a month. I'm running out of space. 84,000. That is revenue. Revenue has not taken into consideration your expenses. Your expenses include salaries. If you have a salary, your salary could be yours. Labor is takes into consideration the cost that you have to pay your field workers. And then other expenses. Other expenses could be marketing, could be, software that you're using, company phone, different things like that, right? So that's revenue. And so $84,000 a month, and times 12 months, then you have just generated $1,800,000. Did I do that right? Oh no, so 1,008,000. 1,008,000. Sorry. With those 15 clients. So that's the equation. Now I have to help you with the strategy. How are you going to do that? How are you going to generate 1 million? How are you going to get these 15 clients? Right now I'm going to go back to the client since we just went over the billable hours. If anyone, for those of you who are on here and you are existing home care CEO, if you don't mind sharing with the community, how many clients do you currently have? How many clients you currently have? For those of you who have just joined, thank you so much for joining. This is Sean, aka the Savvy Business Chick, and yes, I do go live. I'm on here live impromptu. I didn't tell you guys because tomorrow we're going to be on LinkedIn, talking with one of my business besties here in the DMV about how to tap into government healthcare contracting. And so that is a free resource that I'm providing to those who want to watch it on LinkedIn. We can't do it here on Instagram because for some reason my streaming platform won't allow me to. I didn't see your question. Okay, so how to generate 1 million in revenue in 12 months. Just to go back over, you can do this with 15 clients or 3,360 billable hours a month, right? So we got we're using in this equation, you should at least have be billing $25 an hour. We prefer if you can do 7 days a week, then that's how that would break down. Now, while I erase this, I am going to come up with another equation. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see. 0 right now, but working on marketing. For those of you who have said 0, how long have you been in business? So now you got to ask yourself, how am I going to get these different clients? How am I going to get these different clients? I'm going to explain it since it's backwards. Okay, sorry, I had a little interruption. I'm going to explain it since it's backwards. So what I wrote down is somewhat of like a goal grid, right? 4 months, okay? So here is the client, whether that is the actual client or a potential client, your marketing activity, and what's their reimbursement. So if you're really trying to generate your first million, then you need to really be looking for programs that's going to be in the more higher reimbursement. I know you guys can't read it because it's either far away or backwards, so that you can get at that at least 25,000, right? So let me please feel free to ask me a question. I'm going to do a quick equation real quick. What if you can only do private pay and private insurance only? That'll work. That'll work. Where are you located? Oh, hey, Dre. You get. I feel like throwing something at you, Dre. You are. Have you even got licensed yet, Dre? Come on now. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to address you. I don't mean to tease you, but you went. I wanted to know if you got a license because you came to me after you went with another home care coach. I just did a quick equation. Please forgive me for being a little bit silent. So what I did was the first equation was based on 7 days, right? 7 days out of the week, right? This new equation is based on 5 days out of the week, meaning you can have a client Monday through Friday that only gets 8 hours. Then instead of having 15 clients, you need to have at least 21 clients to reach the same. And for those of you who are just joining, the number was, what is that getting light? 1,008,000. That's like breaking you into your first million in revenue. Private pay and private insurance. Okay. I pray it hurries up for you. Well, you got to focus on it, Gail. You got to be focused. For those of you who have been in business, you can't keep saying, I'm trying to get focused. You got to do it. It's no more trying. It's no more sleeping on the job. You guys have to do. This is execution time, right? No more trying. No more trying to figure this out. I mean, because I get on here, I share, I think one of the last marketing trainings I shared, it was about 2-3 weeks ago, how to market your home care business to churches, right? I'm giving you guys tons of ideas. So, oh, sorry, my lighting is just not good today. I'm giving you guys tons of ideas. So, if you are on the live like how you guys are on now, you can ask me a question. Then you can take some of my a la carte training that I have in my, if you click the link in my bio. So that's why this says client, because this is either a client goal. So it's like after I get client 1, now I got to work on client 2. After I get client 2, now I got to work on client 3, right? And it should be associated with the marketing activity. If you're finding that one marketing activity is starting to generate more referrals, that converts. So you guys get used to that word, because you might get a call. You might get someone that sends you an email. For some of you, you sign up for these various referral services, right? But if they don't convert into a paying client, then they don't become a part of your goal, right? So this person here is what we call in marketing a warm lead, right? Not a cold lead, a warm lead. That means I've already talked to them about my home care business. Either we're on our way to go to do their in-home assessment, or we've already done their in-home assessment. We're about to follow back up with them, or we're waiting to get, this person's going to get discharged from the hospital or for the rehab center. Warm leads, warm leads. What was the marketing activity did you do to generate this client? Because sometimes you're going to have success with just duplicating the same thing over and over, right? And it may seem like it's redundant. Oh, let me just switch it up and do something different. Sometimes I tell my husband, all I want is this restaurant. Stop, like, I trust the lamb chops here. You guys know I love lamb chops. Like, it's okay. It's all right. And I jokingly say that for your home care business. It's okay. It's okay if you duplicate the same marketing activity if it works, because guess what? Dre said, Dre, and I'm not gonna call you out about who you worked with, but Dre is in DC, my hometown, born and raised in Washington DC. I'm in the DMV now, and there are pockets of the DMV that you could just hit up, right? And basically you would just keep going back to those same locations, looking for private pay clients until you get to this. One of my corporate clients that I'm no longer with, but was working with them for 3 years, they're here in the DMV. They're generating $10 million in revenue with 100% private pay clients. So you guys know I'm a big advocate for private pay, because I got private pay clients. My first clients were private pay. So if I'm your mentor, you're able to get private pay, right? Because you only can duplicate from my secret sauce, because I show it to you. You guys, all you have to do is copy paste. All you have to do is copy paste, right? That's why I want you guys to If you haven't gotten any of the marketing strategies that are available, please. Okay. Hey, Lock Genius, please do that. Please do yourself a favor. So you need to find out what marketing activity that you going to repeat over and over. And the reason why I say repeat over and over is because recently we were doing some market research, and it revealed, like, maybe it was in this county, everybody that was let's say between 70 to 80, it was like 9,000 people, 9,800 people, right? And that doesn't seem like it's a big number. But because if you're not posting regularly on your social media, if you're not going out and marketing regularly with your marketing activities, you have yet to touch probably even 10% of that. Can you honestly say you have touched, if I was to tell you, okay, hey, and I'm just going to pick on you just because I see your name, Body Vibe Studio, and I know you're still working on some things. Can you honestly say, okay, my business has touched 900 people this month or 1,000 people this month? If you say no to that, then that's why I'm saying you can repeat, or as they say, rinse and repeat a marketing activity until you get it right. Because honestly, that's what some of my big corporate clients, and when I say big corporate clients, I mean someone that has at least 200 clients or more. So if they got 200 clients or more, imagine what their billable hours look like. Feel free to ask me any questions. So this is an equation. I already told you guys for if it's 7 days a week, I'm just going to erase this part. If you can get a client an 8-hour a day, $25 an hour, 7 days a week, then you only need 15 clients to get to $1 million. Now the same 8 hours a day, $25 an hour, 5 days a week, you now need to get 21 clients. Now I'm going to let you guys ask me 2 more questions, and I'm going to do one more equation because I want this to be extremely realistic for you. And as you see, I'm doing it from scratch. You guys got any questions? Okay, you ready for this? Okay, so we shared that in a lot of states for non-medical home care agencies, the Medicaid rate is really low. So, right? So 8 hours a day at $21 an hour. Yep, you heard me right. 5 days a week. You need 25 clients to generate that. So now, do you see why it's a numbers game? Now do you see why you have to be constantly looking at your numbers, constantly looking at where am I at with my goals? Now I can tell you one thing. I'm trying to help you set a goal right now. Trying to help you set a goal. Your goal should be either 15, 21, or 25. Because you need to be generating $84,000 a month in revenue to get to this. $84,000 in revenue. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I have a question for you while I'm waiting for you guys' question. Hopefully you're typing it. Have you looked at your business the way I just described it? That's my first question to you. Have you set a goal for how many clients you want to bring in a month? By what I'm putting right here. Okay. Okay. So what is stopping you from, what is stopping you? Are you lacking this, which you might not be able to read as clear because it's backwards, and I say I apologize, but that says marketing activities. If you are lacking marketing activities, put the number 1. If you're lacking marketing activities, put the number 1. Meaning, marketing activities is another word for how to market your business. What you should be doing to market your business. It's an activity. It's something that you're doing. Okay? What state are you in? Sleeky radiance. Okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Hi. Okay, Illinois. Okay, Illinois is a pretty simple state. We have a DIY kit if you need some assistance with that. Okay. Okay. There are, I have a couple of trainings that's coming to mind for those of you who may want assistance with I have a training on how to market your home care business to individuals with Parkinson's. We have how to market your home care business, how to get referrals on LinkedIn from social workers. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Okay. We also have a DIY kit from Pennsylvania, too. The only reason I mention my DIY kits because I don't even have time right now. I have 2 more slots for my home care licensing program. That's my one-on-one licensing program. And I'm only working with serious individuals. And I have one person in Maryland. For some reason, she wasn't getting our emails that she might be joining. And then I have some nurse friends in Virginia that may be joining for that. But fear of rejection. Okay, let's address that. Rejecting you, what's your fear? We have a training on that. We got to get over any fear of rejection, because it's not about you, it's about your business. So for those of you, okay, and then you go on. Then you go on to the next person. Then you go on to the next person. So I'm asking you guys because I want to make like maybe 2 trainings available as like my February special, since we go into February tomorrow. And yes, what state are you in? AKA you start recruiting and marketing at the same time. So I'm thinking about maybe putting that one on sale. How to market your, oh yeah, yes. You need to do it at the same time. You need to, oh yeah, you can. After you get the DIY kit. I'm already licensed, having trouble getting clients. I just recently got a contract with PA Health and Wellness. Congratulations. So, Shay, just so you know, even Medicaid, you have to market your home care business. So most people think when they get contract with the MCOs or become a Medicaid provider, they automatically get clients sent to them. And that's not true. That's not how it works. It doesn't take long to get licensed in the East Coast. Certain states have different licensing process. So for those of you who said that you were struggling for marketing activities, please send me a DM with your email address. I want to send you maybe like a code or something like that, because I don't know if you're on my email list to get. We have 2 trainings. One I didn't release yet because it was a part of my boot camp, and one of them is how to market your home care business to brain freeze to individuals with Parkinson's disease. Those individuals need a lot of personal care assistance, like feeding them. You know, they have a lot of fall risk. They definitely need help with bathing, how to market them. So you see, I'm trying to give you a strategy here. I try to give you guys the strategy. So all you have to do is copy the strategy. I want you guys to just get that in your mindset. If I take the training, if I'm on a live training, all I have to do is copy the strategy. And that's what several people in my home care boot camp that we did right at the end of the year said. They said, you know what, Sean, I just listened to that training over and over, and I just did exactly what you said. Like, she went into maybe a facility and she said it exactly how I said it. And so, copy the strategy. Yeah, rewatch those. Rewatch them and implement them. Yes. So the DIY kits, we only have 7. Those kits are specific to the state, meaning they have the specific policies, forms that the state is asking for. And the reason why I promote my DIY kits is because I do have a lot of individuals that are ready to get started now, and they may want help later. So getting the DIY kit, you get everything. You just have to customize the policies with your company name, adding like your company location. It's everything in the kit for you to, submit to the state. Yeah, so Gail, for you, since you have the postpartum training, for those of you who don't know, I have a training on how to market to moms after they had a baby, after they had a C-section, who may need postpartum care. I had one of my mentees in Georgia. I was gonna say Atlanta. She's in like Douglasville, Georgia. She got some moms from that training. Same thing with a mentee in Pennsylvania, got some moms from the training. And those clients, even though they were considered short term, had it for at least 6 months, right? So that is a good way to build your client base, start bringing in some income. And remember, if you rinse and repeat, if you continue to do the same strategy over and over and just expand your reach and bring in more clients, then as soon as one client is ready to leave or move on, another client is coming in. So you always should stay at the same client roster. So rarely, when I went up to a certain client roster number, remember I said when I first got started, I always thought, I can't wait till I get to 30 clients. I did not go backwards. I didn't go backwards. So you want to constantly be doing marketing activity so you don't go backwards, so you stay at the same level. Oh, hey, Dion, how are you? I'm just seeing it. How are things going on your end with business? Sleeky Radiance, are you trying to do the home health agency? Illinois has 3 different license types. Maybe you should watch my video on how to start a home care agency in Illinois. You might be choosing the wrong license type. Hey, Miss CEO, what happened? We were supposed to get on a call with those long-term care clients. What happened to that? Did you get that? Did you get that contract? Office staff manages clients and not really manage. What do you mean by manage clients? Not in a sense. They kind of manage the schedule and stuff like that. Hey, Biz, no, how are you? I'm going to message you. I'm going to leave you this. I'm going to leave this on, guys, until the morning. So if you guys are just joining and you said you didn't catch the strategy, guess what? I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to leave this on into the morning so you can listen to it. You want to do a home health agency. The home nursing agency might be a little bit easier and you don't need a social worker, right? You're totally fine. Great questions, Body Vibe Studio. So, do you